Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mrs. Monster and today I'm going to be telling you about my scarification. Just a bit of a trigger warning, content warning. Today we will be talking about suicide, self-harm and extreme body modification. So if this is something that might be a bit triggering to you or uncomfortable to listen to, might not be the best episode to watch. Now, first of all, you guys need to meet somebody. Exactly. This beautiful creature here is Rex. She is my best pet, she's my good girl, she's my wonderful cat, and she's also my colleague. If you watched my introduction video, you know that I make cat vlogs for a living for Relax My Cat, and I do it with my cat. She's my co-star, and she absolutely loves being in this room when I'm recording, so if she's sort of catting around and making cat noises, well, that's her. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about my scarification, which I have on my arm. Now don't worry, I'll be putting up pictures and things of my scarification, my branding as it were, sorry, throughout this video. Now, I had branding done, the first time I got it done about 2 years ago, and today's date is actually very, very important in respect to that. Now, branding and scarification is a sort of body mod that you used to be able to get, and it's where you mark the skin with either blades, by removing skin, or with hot metal. I don't know if you'll be able to see much detail on the camera here, if it focuses. There we go. So there's a little bit of it, and I've got it all over the bottom half of my arm. I wish I could really show you the details in it, but I'll put some pictures up and a video here so you guys can see it in more detail. It's very, very intricate and it's really wonderful. And like I said just before, the date, not only today, but the date that I got this done is very, very important. Now, today, so the video is gone up today on the 20th of July. This is 3 years to the day that the singer Chester Bennington from Linkin Park unfortunately took his own life. And that date has always been really, really important to me. I go into like way more detail for this on my podcast episode. I have an episode called Losing Your Hero to Suicide, My Scarification Story, and it really, really goes into why I got this done, the importance of him and his passing and the band in general. I would go into it now in this vlog, but I really don't want it to be like half an hour long because no one will watch that. So if you want to know the real in-depth details of why I got this done, go and check out my podcast episode. I actually leave a link to the episode in the description box below so you guys can check it out. Please do. I mean, I always want people to be listening to my podcast. It's something I'm very passionate about. But I will go into a little bit why I got this done. So today is the 20th of July. It's 3 years to the day that Chester Bennington took his own life, and it's 3 years to the day that I decided to not self-harm anymore. So I've struggled with self-harm tendencies since I was in my early 20s, right up until, well, 3 years ago. I used to self-harm quite a lot as a way of coping with certain mental health problems that I have and certain behaviours and thought patterns that I have. It was something that I discovered in a very, very dark part of my life, and it seemed to help me in the weirdest way. Like, people who have experience with self-harm will know maybe a little bit of what I'm talking about, but it was very much something I used to cope with certain parts of my mental health, and it was also something I was kind of addicted to in a weird way. I was addicted to the way that how good it made me feel after I did it, and it led me to being hospitalised a few times actually, and it was what I did at one point that was very, very low in my life where I didn't want to be alive anymore. Now, where I used to sort of focus my self-harm was mainly on my forearms, and I used various methods. I'm not going to share them here obviously because I don't want to share those kind of things, but basically my forearms were where I self-harmed. So going back 3 years today, I found out that Chester Bennington, who has been one of my heroes since I was a teenager, had ended his own life, and it was devastating to me. It really was absolutely devastating, and I vowed that day that I would not harm myself again. I had the thought that here was someone that I looked up to, here was someone that was a huge hero of mine, who had the love of the world, who had a platform where he could share his story, and he had a wonderful family and an excellent life, and depression still was able to take him. And I thought, if that happened to him and I'm still here, then I really must be stronger than I think I am. And that's when I vowed to stop. And thankfully I have been 3 years clean of self-harm from that day. Now I wanted to commemorate this, not only as a tribute to him, but also I wanted to reclaim my body where I had been hurting myself. So I've been wanting branding for like a really long time anyway. It was something that like really spoke to me, and I thought that it would be a really amazing thing to get, but I was never really quite sure what I wanted. So I decided I was going to reclaim my forearm in a healing way. So I got in contact with a place in Manchester, Holier Than Thou, wonderful, excellent place. And I got in contact with the people there, the girl there who, you know, runs the social media accounts, but also knows all about sort of the scarification, branding and that. And I spoke to her and I said, can I come in and talk to you about what I want and why I want it? And she listened to me, and she listened to my whole story of why I want to get this doing, and she said, yeah, let's do it. So it's really strange. So there was appointments available, and then I had to cancel for something. I think it was a work thing, and then the only other appointment that was available was the 20th of July. And a whole year since he'd passed away, I was like, well, this is the fates talking. So what better way to commemorate his passing and 1 year clean of self-harm than to start this. So I got my first session done, which was the forearm, the sort of inner arm bit. You can't really see any detail, like I said, it's a bit hard to pick up on the camera, but I will put some pictures up and videos of it. And I got my first session done, and it was amazing. It was really spiritual like thing, and it was really emotional for me, and it was wonderful. It sounds really strange, but I enjoyed it. It was like a really expressive and really sort of highly emotional thing to go through. The healing is a bit of a bitch, but healing for everything that you get done to your body like that is going to be. And then a few months later, so the following February, I got the rest of it done, which is like, you can't really see it, I don't think, but it's the flame. You know, Chester Bennington used to have flame tattoos on his wrists, and it's a branding design of his flames. And yeah, so every time I look down at my arm now, I can still see the scars from when I used to self-harm, but they're covered in something that is so beautiful that it reminds me of him and his passing, but it also reminds me just of how strong I am to go through whatever I've gone through, and through self-harm, and come out with something that is so beautiful on my arm that I absolutely love looking at. Now unfortunately it's not finished, and it probably won't be finished, because unfortunately extreme body marks are now illegal here in the UK, which is really annoying. And I say it's annoying because it was just this one guy that ruined it for everybody else, but I won't get into that. But I can't get it finished, which is a real shame, because it isn't finished. But what I probably will do instead is probably get some ink put on, so some colour, maybe some blue in the flames here, and a few little bits in. So this is sort of like a flame, flower, floral, leaves, stars, things. So I'll probably get it finished with some ink, maybe that kind of thing, but we'll see. We'll see. It's still an ongoing journey. So when this goes out, it'll be 3 years. So 3 years since I started my journey with this, 3 years since he passed away, and 3 years clean of self-harm, which is a huge deal for me. So yeah, that's my my scarification, my visuals, my branding, which is something I'm so super happy with, and so it's just, it means so much to me, and I wish I could get it done. Maybe one day it won't be illegal anymore and I'll be able to get it finished, but yeah. So let me know in the comments below if you have anything like branding or scarification or an extreme body mod, and especially if you've had something done like that to sort of commemorate an anniversary of your person or something very personal. I really want to know. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my podcast, especially the scarification story episode, which I'll leave in the description box below. If you want to check out my videos that I do with Rex, there's also a link down there to relax my cat, and also my blog, which I really should get back to writing. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you are doing well. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you feel like this is the kind of content that you want to watch. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.